Dr. Ahadian again. Now, continuing the issue with the loss and its expression in the human being at different stages of development. We discussed issues with regard to oral phase, anal phase, and now I'm discussing somehow related issues with the Oedipal phase. The Oedipal phase basically goes through a theoretical preconception and conceived method of understanding that a child in that stage would have a son, a boy has rivalry towards his father, and the conquest to get attention and to get his mother's love, and the daughter at this stage basically has competitive issues with her mother, and the quest to be her father's love. Now, this is very kind of concrete and black and white discussing that. However, losses happening in this stage, as we see through the oral phase coming back to the Oedipal phase, the losses that happens gets more complicated as far as the expression of the disorders and the expression of the personality structure of that person. And in the Oedipal phase, because the child is more developed at that point, then you see more complex related issues with how we all deal with our object world and with our surrounding, depending on how we experience the losses. Losses means we could have a toothache, and how our father is taking care of that, or our mother is related to that. It could be perceived as a loss. It doesn't have to be death and dying and shooting and all that. I mean, anything that disturbs the equilibrium of the biological unit could be perceived as a loss, and then the expression of that in a very complex spectrum could be the way our personality is evolved. And therefore, in the Oedipal phase, problems in loss and perceived loss causes issues related to communication, feelings, manipulativeness, neurosis. Neurosis is a way to express that the way we have conflicts with what we really want and what we can get, and the balance of that could cause a neurosis. And therefore you see a lot of neurotic problems with regard to higher functioning relatedness issues with people, which continues to the adult life. And it's again a very complicated discussion, which I just touched a little bit on the surface, and I hope in the future, if there is more time, we'll discuss more of this intriguing factors of human being persona.